guys, welcome back to Duty's Daggers. We got a cut test today. Been a little while since we've done one, and I'm really excited. We're cut testing with the Spyderco Mule team in K294 blade steel. If you're not familiar with the Mule team, it's basically Spyderco's way of getting out some lesser known, almost maybe experimental blade steels out into the world. So they'll release them periodically in some new crazy blade steel that people aren't using on knives typically. And they come out with just the knife itself, full tang with no scales. So you can try the steel out, you know. It's a really cool idea. You can also, you know, if you want to, you can get some scales for it. There's options for that. You can get a sheath for it, leather or kydex. And, you know, if you end up liking the steel, you can carry it around. This is my first time experiencing any Mule team, and they're all basically the same. They do vary a little bit in blade shape and, you know, overall lines, but they're relatively similar. The ergonomics are fantastic, unbelievably good. Now, I'm filming this intro after I've already done the cut test, and let me tell you, you want to watch this. This utterly destroyed the cut testing. This might be the best performing cutter I have ever tested. Absolutely incredible. I mean, holy shit, you know, not only, you know, it held an edge really nicely, but not only that, the edge that they put on it and the geometry of this blade is very, very good. Full flat grind, thin blade stock. It's not like insanely thin behind the edge or anything. I mean, it's nice and thin, but it's just the whole blade geometry that and the steel, everything put together made this thing cut so well. It was a blast cutting with it. Now, I don't own this. This is one of Michael Richter's knives, but I'm going to contact him and see if I can purchase it. If not, I'm going to be looking around for one of these. If not in this blade steel, something similar. Because I don't own a lot of fixed blades, and this is absolutely one that I want to own. And one more thing I wanted to point out that I really like. You notice there's no sharpening choil. Two reasons that's not necessarily needed here. The plunge grind, as with almost all Spydercos, is a 90-degree angle. There's no gradual slope up to the full thickness. So you're not going to be getting anything, any spot down in here where you get a smile or a weird spot where it starts thickening up. It's always going to be the same all the way back to here. Now, it's not sharpened all the way back to the plunge grind. You can see there's a little tiny, less than 1/8 of an inch where it's not sharpened. I didn't notice that one bit. It does not stop you from cutting. It's a non-issue. Also, they have this little lip right here, which might look weird at first, but let me tell you something. When you're cutting through cardboard, and the cardboard slides down here, and if there was a sharpening choil, it might get caught, or if your finger was in a dedicated choil, would be hitting your finger. It's not the worst of things, but this little notch stops it. So you're slicing through paper or cardboard, it comes down in here, and since there's no choil to get caught in, it doesn't stop your cut. It just it quits moving this way once it hits this, but you're still able to continue your cut. So it's really cool. I actually really, really like it. And if this was my knife, I would absolutely keep that on there because it's really useful. So anyways, holy shit. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, dudes, here we go. I cannot wait for you guys to see how well this thing cuts. K294 is the blade steel here. I would imagine and guess it's in the same family as K390. I don't know. Factory edge is crazy sharp, as you could just see with the paper there. Very, very sharp. Starting off with regular thickness cardboard. This is my first time cutting with it too, so it's just as surprising to me as it's going to be for you. Regular thickness cardboard, just like it's nothing. Like it's not even there, literally. Like it's paper. There's almost zero effort. It's nuts. I'm gonna keep saying things like it's quiet, it's crazy, it's wild, it's insane, but just bear with me. Let's go with the double wall cardboard, the thick stuff, going with the grain here. Almost no difference. Now against the grain, which is the hard way, almost no difference. This feels like cutting the regular cardboard. The regular cardboard felt like cutting paper. This stuff felt like cutting regular cardboard. And for some knives, that's hard to get through. Sometimes I'm fucking muscling through that double-walled stuff. Not with this knife. Utility cutting. It's a leaf-shaped blade. It's a Spyderco style blade. So we got a really low tip, but we also have belly to work with here. The best blade shape. Check it out. I'm not raising my wrist up uncomfortably high. In fact, it feels very normal. Very, comfortable. How I would want my hand and wrist relationship to be when I'm doing this kind of cutting. It's cutting so well. Utility cuts are, even through turns. Let's do some utility cutting on the thick stuff. Same thing. Just like freaking butter. Go the long way. Same thing. Try some curves in the thick stuff, which I never do. But check it out. Easy. Piece of cake, man. Not a problem. What's next here? Let's try some Cecil rope. Cecil rope. Look at this. I'm not even pulling the edge through. I'm just pressing straight down. Unbelievable. This is the easiest time I've had cutting Cecil rope ever. Period. Ever. Look at that. Like it's a freaking green bean. It's nuts, man. Absolutely wild. I'm getting excited now. What's next? Let's try this like real thick fireman rope. It's like nylon weave out on the outside and then a rubber on the inside. It's hard to get through with some knives. Not this one. Look at that. Not even dragging the edge through. Just downward pressure. That's all you need. No big deal. What else? Some strap. Will it get through in one cut all the way through? Almost. I kind of slipped out though. I'm going to do it again here and you'll see I get all the way through. Spoiler alert. With the lack of the sharpening choil and that little notch, it's really good for straps too, because sometimes you start too late and you go to muscle and push through the cut, but you can't because you're stuck on the choil. Let's saw through this double thickness area of the strap here. Look at that, dude. Like cutting some freaking bread. Insane, dude. That was double stitched together 2-inch heavy duty strap. What the hell? How's our edge doing? How's this K294 with the edge retention. Oh yeah. Like we didn't even cut anything. Not a problem. Sheesh. What else? Let's try this thick rubber tubing. This is tough for knives. Usually I have to kind of go around, work my way around, but not with this knife. You can just cut it straight up like a zucchini or something. I need one of these. This thing makes me want to carry fixed blades. Well, this fixed blade. I wonder if I could get like a pocket sheath for it. I already have my Leatherman on my belt, and I don't really like having two things on my belt. I wonder, it's the right size where I think a pocket sheath would work. I'm running out of things to cut. I'm going to roll up this old shop rag and cut with this. I'm just trying to see if it will dull at all. Oh, wow. Let's do a double roll here. Yeah. Easy. Piece of cake, man. Wild. Absolutely wild. Let's test our edge again. Now, I can feel that it has dulled slightly. It is still absolutely a very good edge. I mean, it does not need to be stropped. But I can feel it's not gliding through the paper as easily. So let's give it a really quick strop. And see how that affects it. Wow. It's so sharp, dude. That is so sharp. It feels sharper than before I even started, honestly. Like, what the hell? I just want to keep cutting paper. I can't remember feeling something that glided through paper this easily. I can't remember one. It's crazy. Wow, this blew me away. I'm absolutely going to be getting one of these as soon as possible. Yeah, just I have no words. I have no words anymore. I've said all the words, you know, incredible, amazing, mind-blowing, all that stuff. It just, you know, and there's nothing to go wrong with it. There's no detent, there's no action, you know, nothing else to nitpick on. It's just a knife. It's a fixed blade that cuts incredibly well. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it, push the like button, subscribe if you're not. I'll see you soon. All right, later.